conversations with Coach Knowles in the room about what your role is supposed to be week in and week out? How much you should or shouldn't be doing this?
It definitely is tough on him. When you have Tommy and Steele, they play so well, and they have a lot of snaps together, so they have a lot of chemistry. From what we've talked about, it's really just when I get my opportunity to just make the most of it, and I'm not promised anything. So when I'm lucky enough to get my snaps and get my reps, I need to make the most of those and play as hard as I can.
He brings up the fact that you have knowledge of playing the Mike, but you can also play the board. What about, I guess, your experience as a Mike linebacker makes you equipped to play either one of those positions in this defense?
I think communications also is always a big part about just playing any linebacker position. And so when you're able to talk to everyone else on the defense and know where everyone else is going to be, it kind of helps you know where you're going to be too. And so Mike controls the defense really, and so being able to have that knowledge and then translate it to another spot, it just helps.
What's Jack Sawyer's value as a run defender?
He's super physical and he's relentless. I think you saw in the last game where he was at the other side of the field on that goal line stop, and he comes over and makes big plays. So, we're so lucky to have him. He's really powerful, really strong, and he makes plays.
Cody, were you making this #1 ranking? Did you see the show and all that stuff?
I didn't really watch it. I think it came on right after our practice, but it really doesn't change anything about our goals. Like, our goals have been the same, and it's week 9. It's not the end of the season, so it doesn't change anything. In my opinion, it really doesn't matter. For us, we control our own destiny. So if we want to be, we want to get to where we want to be, we have to win out. And it's not a matter of where we're ranked right now. It's all about the end of the season.
I think 2 years ago you kind of earned a starting spot, right? And then obviously you lost it last year, and then Tommy plays as well as he's played. What's kind of kept you here? One here, just in general, with this program, but kept you level-headed through that, trying to fight your way back onto the field as you've been?
Yeah, I guess I can go back to the reason I came here in the first place. I didn't come here to go to a coach or go to a specific thing. I love this whole place, and so there was no other option for me. I want to be here, and I want to contribute as much as possible. I love the culture here. I love everything about Ohio State. So, when adversity strikes, Tommy starts playing, and he gets those reps, and I'm not getting them. My focus then turned to just working as hard as I can to now contribute as well as I can. There's so many other ways you can contribute other than just playing every down. So.
When you were getting recruited here, who made first contact?
That was Coach Washington and then Halfley.
So then, I know Al's still here, but Halfley leaves before you even get here.
Yeah.
And then Al Washington's gone. You've had a couple of iterations of people you've been trying to build relationships with here. What's that been like? And then also trying to build a relationship with Jim Knowles.
Yeah, it's definitely tough, and there are a lot of people across the country who go through it, and it's you get comfortable with a coach, and then some things happen. It's a business, so my thing was just learn as much as possible. At the next level, it helps to know different types of defenses, and it can get confusing sometimes to transfer all your information. But I just try to soak it up as much as possible and be able to think on my feet and be able to adjust. It's not easy, but it's definitely something that's gotten me better as a player and smarter as a player.
Is having a brother who's gone through this before maybe made it easier for you?
Oh, 100%. He's everything I pretty much know. I know from him. So that's where I able to navigate this.
You mentioned how you contribute when you don't play snaps. So how did you contribute over the past couple of games when you weren't playing as many snaps? Were you being like a vocal leader on the sidelines? What was that like for you?
Yeah, definitely vocal leader, but also special teams. Yeah, it's a huge part, especially in our program. But to be able to run the punt team and be able to just contribute in all different phases. It doesn't look like a big thing to maybe the regular eye, but in every single snap means so much more, especially with the way the games are going now with the time. And games are much faster, so every snap is just so much more important now. So whether it's a kickoff or it's a punt, like it's super vital for the team. Cool. Thank you, guys.